the way you can tell, I record these kind of back to back, maybe a small break in between. It's because I went out after talking about bagels and food. I had myself a breakfast burrito because I have a bunch of like pre-made stuff, like homemade pre-made. So it's like they were made by my wife, and I had a breakfast burrito, and it was good. But I'm still thinking about like a breakfast sandwich made with a bagel, because those are amazing. They're horrible for you, probably. Like, I mean, depending on the diet type thing you have, or gluten allergy, or something. Do they have gluten-free bagels? I'm sure they do. I'm sure they have gluten-free bagels. I don't know what happened there at all in any manner. I don't even know if discos can pop bonsai bills. I don't think I've ever looked into that. Well, I got that by kicking my shell. This is a very nice, compared to the last level, which was like, there are bullets everywhere. This is a nice little, like, rompy level. This is like, comparatively, this is so much calmer. I've noticed that this about this game in general is it doesn't really have a good difficulty curve. And as such, you get some levels that are just like over the top, and then some levels which are just like rompy. Like this one. So it's like it's an interesting thing where you go in and you're like, you just don't know. I'm not gonna lie, very, very all for difficulty curves. I don't like really doing the like, oh, go to easy and then it gets harder and then it's easy again and and it's like this curve. Like, I do understand the curve. Let's just say every castle is its own like 2-step up difficulty. So let's call it that. So World 1 is difficulty 1. And then the castle is difficulty 3. And then World 2 is difficulty 2. And then the castle is difficulty 4. And then, World 3 is 3, and then castle's 5. And then 4 is 4, and castle is 6. And so on and so forth. So you get like World 5, and castle difficulty is 7. Like what World 7 might be. And then you get to, World 6. And then it's like World 8 difficulty, so it's like almost final, like, boss level difficulty. And then you get to, like, World 7, and then it's, like, beyond what you would expect from the final, like, level. And then you get to World 8, and it is just the worst. That would be, I would say, personally, I would say that is an okay, like, kind of difficulty curve in itself, because it's like it goes up and then it like spikes and then it drops down a little bit and then it goes back up and it spikes a little bit and then goes back down. Like that's a proper like difficulty curve. And that way like, oh, if World 1 is here and like within one itself, let's just say you have 4 levels and a castle, so that's 5. So each level gets progressively harder, and then you hit castle 5 and it's level 5, which is castle, and it spikes. Your drop down, and your drop down would be between the difficulty of the castle and that level. So it's like then you like have an area, have an idea, have a concept to work towards to know, like, oh, hey, where should my difficulty be? And, like, some people just can do that. Some people can't. And, I don't know. It's a talent. It's a talent in itself to make proper difficulty curves and spikes. Now, that doesn't mean there can't be, like, outliers to the... Okay. I thought that was the door. I didn't mean to go back in, but I did. And I'm wondering if this is where the secret exit is. But yeah, it's like you could have potential, like, other... Oh, that's just full of moon. Other spikes. Like ghost houses, for example. Let's just say every other world has a ghost house or something. And because of this, like, your ghost houses kind of go up like half a difficulty point. So it's like they're still within the realm of the normal difficulty for that world. However, they're gonna be like slightly harder than what you've done. Or maybe they just go up 1 point instead of 2 points like the castle. So the castle goes from 1 to 3, and ghost houses would go 1 to 2. Also, I could totally get over this. You know what? Whatever. I was gonna say I could totally get over that with just an Eerie. There is a secret exit in here somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know if one of these crates or doors, whatever I'm skipping, is the secret exit. There's so many doors. Maybe it's that window. Maybe it's that window I need to go in. The window. Maybe I need to find something to be able to go in there. Oh, there are some boo thingies. I'm going to do... Okay, there's nothing there. That got extended further than it, I'm going to assume, meant to be. Okay. Come on, boo buddies. Come down here. Ah! Ha-ha! In? In. There we go. Center. That's a P-switch. I have skipped so much of this level by seeing an opportunity where I could use Eerie's to get over a wall. Don't know. Don't know what I missed. There's a secret exit somewhere in this whole mess. Oh, that was awful. I shouldn't do that. Or, wait, no, there is no secret exit. Because I think, yeah, that just connects. So I just kind of skipped through. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause. I'm going to, hopefully this is unlocked so I can just look in Lunar Magic at this one level. Because I'm really curious if it's supposed to have a secret exit or I really just kind of screwed everything and skipped 90% of the level. Okay, I did look, and from what I can tell, there might be a secret exit, but it just goes to the right. I did find where there is an exit to a boo boss, but I could not find a door. So I don't think I am really going to explore this level in and out. If someone knows, please let me know. But this is one of the problems I have with paths like this that go all over the place. You can kind of enter them from two sides. It's hard. It's really hard to tell if you miss a secret exit when all the paths around you are unlocked. Now, that being said, I will finish this Cave Fortress to go in the pipe to go to grassland. And I'm only assuming grassland because it's the only one I can kind of see. Also, on the main map, you can't press start to look around. I have discovered that. Also, that bat bit me. Well, that's not very kind of it. But yeah, you can't press start on the main map to look around, and that's a little unfortunate because I like doing that. Bop bop. Okay. We will, I guess, just keep going. That's dangerous to get. I don't feel like trying to die to get it. So, I'm just not. Ah! Cable! Cable in my way! The headphones I bought. Very nice headphones. They are cheaper but higher end. So higher end but cheaper. The cheaper of the studio quality headphones. I was just using like a really cheap pair, and oh jeebus, the difference from getting like a good quality set to getting just cheap headphones is so surprising. It is so amazing, the difference in quality. That being said, though, these headphones have like 12 feet of cord to them, and that's not an exaggeration. Like, it really does have like 12 feet of cord, and as such, it kind of gets in the way. I understand why they have such a long cord, but man, it is honestly just a little too long. It's like my old headset I used to use. Used to use like an actual Turtle Beach headset. It was nice. I really liked it. It was higher quality Turtle Beach headset. But man, the cord on that thing was like 20 feet long. I did not need it. I kept it wrapped up 90% of the time. It was way, way too long. This one's also too long, but not nearly as bad. And I was right, grassland. And yeah, I can't hit start to look around. I honestly didn't even really look at the overworld when I looked at Lunar Magic. I just was like, oh, it's here. I go in, and I've completely forgotten what the rest of the overworld has looked like by now. My short attention span.